Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by. You will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case.
Mr. Doyle, if you mute yourself, it'll calm down the situation.
What was that now?
If you could mute your device.
Oh yes, I'm
The
sorry.
music is playing double. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's hypnotic enough. We don't need everybody to fall asleep.
Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case. Welcome to Orting Municipal Court. Please stand by and you will automatically be connected to a courtroom when the court is ready to hear your case.
Morning, Your Honor. Just so you know, we can't hear you.
Are you sure?
Now I can.
All right. So please answer if your name is called. Justin Buse. Good morning. Megan Doolittle. Good morning. Anthony Franco. Good morning. Kendra Kretzmer. Good morning. Matthew McInnes. Matthew McInnes. Let me see. Not see him online either. Samuel Moses.
Hello.
Samuel Nadavat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Misty Nicodemus.
Your Honor, it's going to be a continuance. There's two defendants. I have a DOL hearing at 9. And I've already talked to the prosecutor.
I'm sorry, that came through really boggle. Can you say that again, Barb?
Your Honor, I have Misty Nicodemus and Curtis Rudder, Rudder. Their motions to continue. I thought when we waived arraignment, we'd get new dates months out, but we don't. So it's going to be a motion to continue, and I don't think the prosecutor is opposing it.
That's correct, Your Honor.
What are we continuing to, Barb?
I'm getting him a license, which will probably end up resolving the case. So if I could have a couple weeks.
And the excluded period,
Yes, absolutely.
on both of them?
Yes.
Well, this is, I have to get to the right calendar. So
They're
that-
8:45. They're both in a row.
So that'd be February 15th.
I got Milton and Auburn that morning. If I could have the 22nd.
March 1st is the next one.
Oh, I know that's a bad day because I got DOLs all that day. Do you want to set them over till the 8th?
March 15th would be the one after that. We go every 2 weeks.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, hold on. No, I set DOLs nonstop. I'll take the 5th. Well, no, I can't. Can I have February 8th? Is that not a day? All right, hold on.
Tuesday,
I can do the 29th.
first and third Tuesdays. That would be a 5th Tuesday.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the 15th is bad. The 1st is bad. I stacked all these DOLs. I guess if we put it on the 15th, I got Lakewood, Auburn, and Milton.
Okay. Is it would a later time help?
Yeah, if we could do 11,
On 11, on which day?
I'd take the 15th at 11.
February 15th at 11. So we're going to special set those at 11 o'clock on the 15th, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so you can go and I'm putting those excluded periods. That's for Nicodemus and Rudder. That's 12 and 13 on the 12,
Thank you.
13 and 14. And Mr. Rudder still has warrants out there. Remind him, Barb.
I am. They're out of your court though, correct?
I believe they are.
Yeah. All right.
How long have you been in the case?
I just got on it. Well, actually,
Get the warrants while you were in on the case?
yeah, I can put notices on the warrants.
No, and so he didn't put warrants. Were you on the case when he got the warrants?
No,
All right, and I typically know that your people don't miss court.
no.
Give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to set aside the warrants right now, but that's because I expect you to make sure he gets here.
Oh, you know it. Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you, counsel.
That's the reason.
Here.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, so we can go ahead and set both of those and I'll sign those. All right, so that is the arraignment calendar. Madam Prosecutor, are there any you'd like to take out of order?
Your Honor, if we could take a 9:30 case out of order, number 1 Bowers, the city would move to dismiss. The ticket is insufficient.
What case number? I mean, what's the,
Number 1 at 9:30 a.m. Bowers, Brian Clark.
you want to dismiss that?
Yes, Your Honor.
with prejudice.
Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Reese Merrill, obviously no objection to the city's motion.
I heard that he's objecting to your motion.
Vehemently.
Yes.
All right. Dismissed.
Thank you. Your Honor. That's all I have this morning. Thank you to the court staff as well. Thanks to the city.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
That's all I had ready to take out of order. I can check in with Mr. Scow on the chat. We can call his case. So a 9:30 case, Bradley Good, which
And-
is number 7.
Apologies, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Madam Prosecutor.
How are you?
I'm well. Matthew Scow with Roberto Urinella's office for Bradley Good. We have a resolution with the city, but it will require a defensive driving school. Mr. Good hasn't been able to complete that yet. We're asking for one more continuance, Your Honor. We're willing to waive speedy for purposes of the request.
Is February 15th fine?
What was that?
February 15th?
February 15th, a little bit further out if that works, if that for you, Your Honor.
When's the next one? After that? How does that work?
March 1st.
March 1st should work just fine for us. Thank you, Your Honor.
March 1st, and I'll note it as an excluded period.
Thank you very much. That's the only matter I had.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go with the first one on the arraignment calendar. And is Miss Lamont? Oh, there you are. You're getting set up. You're standing in the corner. I didn't see you. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
We're going to call up the matter of Justin Buse. Come forward. As I call you up, I'm going to go ahead and go through the rights for everybody in the courtroom. If you're in the courtroom on the arraignment calendar, you're charged with a criminal offense that carries a possible jail sentence. You should understand you have the following rights. You're presumed innocent of any charge unless that charge is proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a speedy trial. If you're held in jail before trial, you must be brought to trial within 60 days of your commencement date. If you're released from jail, you must be brought to trial within 90 days of your commencement date. You have a constitutional right to a jury trial unless you specifically give up that right by signing a jury trial waiver. You have the right to see, hear, and question all witnesses who testify against you. You have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf. You may have the court subpoena those witnesses to appear and testify at no prior expense to you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney of your own choosing at arraignment and at all proceedings. If after your screen is determined you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. Even though you do not have an attorney at arraignment, you do not waive your right to have an attorney at any later proceeding. If you feel you can, and by the way, for those of you who do not have an attorney, Ms. Lamont today is our standby counsel, and if you have questions, you can ask her those questions when you come up. If you feel you cannot have a fair trial because the bias or prejudice for a particular judge, you have the right to ask for a different judge within 10 days of assignment to that judge. You're entitled to only one change of judge. You have the right of appeal from any judgment of guilty entered by this court. To begin the appeal, you must file a written notice of appeal in this court within 30 days of the judgment. If you plead guilty, you give up or waive all of your rights except for the right to be represented by an attorney. If you are not a citizen of the United States, a plea of guilty to an offense punishable as a crime of state law may be grounds for deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or denial of naturalization pursuant to the laws of the United States. And you are Justin Buse, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you understand the rights I just read?
Yes, I did.
Are there any you'd like to go over this time? You're charged by the city of Orting that on or about January 23rd, 2022 in Orting, Washington, that you committed the crime of assault, 4th degree domestic violence in violation of RCW 9836041-2. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waived. Based on the police report, I do find that there is probable cause.
Your Honor, the city is asking for standard conditions of release with no harassing contact with the victim, Mason Buse, and date of birth 10/10/2000.
So you're not asking for no contact order?
No, my understanding is that they're living in the same household and we've had victim contact and this is what I'm comfortable with this time.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, Mr. Booth, I am going to release you on your own personal recognizance. The conditions of release are making all court appearances. The next one's going to be on March 2nd at 10 o'clock a.m. Notify of any address change, have no law violation, have no hostile contact with Mason Views. You understand those conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you currently employed?
Yes.
And do you make over $1,500 a month?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my own lawyer.
All right, so you do not qualify for a public defender, but make sure you do because this is a possible jail sentence, 1 year in jail and or a $5,000 fine. Okay? And so you got 30 days and we'll see you then, okay?
All right.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Your
And
Honor,
she'll have you sign this order here.
Does the court keep the yellow copy or do I give that to you?
We keep the original.
Yeah. That one's easier to read.
It's the same.
Your Honor, I have 2 private counsel from the 9:30 if you want to take them or keep going.
I'll keep going on this for a sec here.
Okay.
All right, Megan Doolittle. And good morning. And you are Megan Doolittle. What's your date of birth? And did you hear me this morning when I read the rights? Did you understand them? Are there any you'd like to go over at this time? All right, you are charged by the city of Orting that on or about January 24th, 2022 in Orting, Washington, that you committed the crime of driving a license suspended in the 3rd degree in violation of 46203421C. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings here by way of probable cause established based on the probable. You're also charged under 4612650 with failure to transfer title within 45 days. A plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings here by way of probable cause established based on the probable cause statement. I will release you on your own personal recognizance. And do you know about how long it will take to get your license back? So if I give you 60 days, do you think that would be beneficial to you to work on getting it back? All right, and so if I do that, you'll need to waive your right to have a speedy trial within 90 days. We will do that for this purpose. And Ms. Lamont, can you have her fill out a waiver?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we will set that on, and the new commencement date will be sorry, I gotta get the right date. The new commencement date will be April 5th, and that'll be the date of the, yes, that'll be the date of the hearing. make all court appearances, have no, notify of any address change, have no law violations, and do not drive without a license and insurance. Do you understand those conditions? Once she signs that form, I'll have you sign this one, and then you'll be free to go. Thank you. I didn't put, did you get both case numbers on there? Yeah, there's a second one, 646. Yes. Thank you. And Anthony Franco. All right. And are you Mr. Franco? And what is your date of birth? And were you here when I read the rights this morning? And did you understand them? Are there any you'd like to go over at this time? All right, you're charged by the city of Orting that on or about January 13, 2022 in Orting, Washington, that you committed the crime of assault, 4th degree domestic violence. That charge of plea of not guilty is under further formal readings here by way of probable cause. I will. Probable cause is established by the probable cause statement.
Your Honor, the city is asking for standard conditions of release plus no contact with Jose Franco and abstain from drugs and alcohol. We're recommending he be placed on scram.
I don't have any information regarding use of drugs or alcohol in the probable cause statement.
Okay. Let me pull that up. I spoke to my victim counselor and she spoke to the victim, which is the father. And according to the police report I have, it indicates the defendant was intoxicated and suicidal at the time. The police had gone to the residence actually twice that same evening for the same situation. So
That does not in this police report is the alcohol.
okay, would you like me to email that in?
You've indicated that's the case.
And Your Honor, Mr. Franco, I'm Becky Lamont from Public Defense. He would like to apply for the public defender.
I couldn't hear you, Becky.
Mr. Franco would like to apply for the public defender, Your Honor.
Right. Mr. Franco, are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
And where are you employed?
I work construction.
And what's your average monthly income? You don't qualify for a public defender. So you do need to talk to an attorney because it does carry a maximum jail sentence of 1 year jail and or a $5,000 fine. Okay. Actually, why'd they leave?
And I did email the full report to Kim if you wanted to see that. John, are the recovery navigators in court today?
They were, I was looking for them.
This might be a good referral for them.
All right. I didn't know you were there. I just saw Tony and Ronald. Yeah, so what I saw him walk out and I was going, oh, goodness gracious. All right. All right. So Mr. Anthony, or Mr. Franco, excuse me. I am going to release you on your own personal cognizance of distance or release or making all court appearances. The next one's going to be March 1st at 10 a.m. That'll give you 30 days to get an attorney. Notify me the address change, have no law violations, no alcohol or drugs. I am going to be required to be on scram within 5 days. Before you leave today, I'm going to have you talk to Recovery Cafe because they can help you out. They can also help you as to where to find scram, but they can also help you out with some of these other issues. And if you do have that, it's a very beneficial for the court to have, you get that help, and it probably benefit for when you have to ultimately deal with the prosecutor on this case because they are here to help you, okay? So I'm not ordering you to do it, but I want you to talk to them, and it's those two in the back there, Ray, Tony, and the two in the front, I don't know, so. And I know Todd. All right. And I am also entering a no contact order. And we're trying to find information. I think if she just, is it on the report she just sent you? And what's the name?
The no contact is with his father, Franco, I believe. I just moved my cursor. Hold on.
Is it Jose?
Oh, he's Franco. Yeah, Jose Franco.
DOB?
Let me pull that up. $9/19/98, it looks like, or 68. 9/19/68. I think I need bifocals. Thanks for your support.
Anthony, what's your birthday? All right, so I am preventing you from having any contact or threatening to cause bodily injury or assaults, harass, stalk, or keep under surveillance Jose Franco. Do not contact him directly, indirectly, in person, or through others by phone, mail, or electronic means, except for mailing of service of process of court documents to a third party or an attorney. Do not knowingly remain or come within 500 feet of his residence, school, workplace. You understand those restraints? All right, just gonna hand these orders to you, and then you're free to go. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I just wanted to say.
All right, the next case is going to be Kendra Kretzmer. You're Kendra, and what is your date of birth? And were you here this morning when I went through the rights? Did you understand the rights? Are there any you'd like to go over at this time? Any of those rights that you'd like to go over specifically at this time? All right. You're charged by the city of Orting that on or about January 16, 2022 in Orting, Washington, that you committed the crime of operating a vehicle without ignition interlock as required. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waived. And I do find probable cause based on the police report. Are you currently employed, ma'am? All right. What I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to direct appoint the public defender. I'm going to release you on your own personal recognizance and conditions release from making all court appearances. The next one is going to be on March 1st. Notify of any address change, have no law violations, and until the requirement it has ceased, you must have an ignition interlock as required. You understand those conditions, ma'am? And I don't know if they can help you with this, but they might. Recovery Cafe does help us, seems like that. So you want to. Yeah, I probably don't want to tell about the whole thing. That's why we have the attorneys, but they might be able to help they may have some ideas that I don't have. So you might want to just talk to them. But anyway, we'll see you in a month, and the public defender is going to be there to represent you, okay? Let's see, is Matthew McGinnis here? Matthew McGinnis? Samuel Natividad?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And you're Samuel?
Yes,
Date of birth?
July 22nd, 1986.
On this morning when I read the rights?
Yes,
The rights as I read them?
yes,
You'd like me to go over with you at this time?
no,
You are charged by the city of Orting that on or about January 20th, 2022 in Orting, Washington, you committed the crime of reckless driving in violation of RCW 4661-500. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waived. The cause is established based on the public. I will release you on your own personal cognizance. The conditions of release are making all court appearances. The next one's going to be March 1st, 2022 at 10 a.m. Notify of any address change, have no law violations. You understand those conditions, sir?
I do.
We will send this to you. Has your address changed?
No.
So we'll send this to you. Thank you. Have a good day. We're going to call the 9:30 calendar. Please answer if your name is called. We already dismissed. Hunter Boyd. Jason Capone. Bonnie Cook Bays. And is,
Bays, Your Honor, is deceased. We would move to dismiss.
Kevin Crawford. And
Council's present.
all right. That's a contested hearing, is that correct?
That's correct. And we have a resolution, Your Honor.
We already continued Bradley Good, right? David Hale. Robert Hanson.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Nicholas Hector. Marco Hodge.
Markel, I'm here, Your Honor.
Nicholas Miller.
He is present
Here.
with counsel, Your Honor, and that'll be a continuance.
And what's the continuance to?
I still got to get a date, Your Honor.
Are you looking for 15 days or 30 days? What are you looking?
Approximately 30 days, Your Honor.
Have March 1st, if that's okay with the prosecutor.
That works.
All right. And I will have that as an excluded period for speedy trial purposes, counsel.
And that's agreed, Your Honor.
So we will continue that to March 1st at 9:30 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I think Mr. Priest Smith.
He should be in California.
That's correct.
Although I think he was released. He needs to get permission from his probation officer there to come back and visit us on his warrants.
I'm going to note the.
And the warrant is still outstanding.
I don't know if we have a warrant yet because I didn't issue one because he was in custody. And if he's not allowed to leave the state, I'm going to note the FTA and continue it for the 30 days. So we'll see if he shows up. If he doesn't show up next time, I will consider the warrant.
Okay. He's on 24 month probation there.
What's that now?
He's got 24 months of probation there.
Vyacheslav Stefoglo.
Council's President, Your Honor, good morning. This is, we've reached an agreed resolution. I think we have previously filed an agreed order resolving the matter.
That's true. We filed it late, so it didn't get signed last time.
Right. So we will go ahead and deal with those. I'm going to start with the first one would be, I'm going to sign the motions to dismiss on Ms. Bays.
Thank you, Your Honor.
last one. Go ahead and let Joe know that I'll reset this again for the okay. Go ahead and just. What is the, did we already have an order on Kevin Crawford?
No, Your Honor, the city's moving to dismiss.
All right, can I have a infraction order on number 6 on the contested calendar? 1A0402-127 is dismissed on the city's motion. That's a case of Kevin Lamont Crawford. KCN, your case has been dismissed. So,
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Lentz. Have a good day, everyone.
You're welcome. Take care.
And on is the attorney for Stefaglo here?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe this was going to be a city's motion to amend to expired tabs.
I thought it was a nuisance violation, but
Oh, I'm sorry, nuisance violation.
that's okay. It should have been printed out. Is it not attached, Your Honor?
It does appear so.
Okay. Your Honor, Attorney Alt is present. Her client has been taken to the hospital, so they reset it to 2:15. I don't know if she can hear us, but
I am present.
Okay.
2:15.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I will log back on. Thank you.
Well, no, not time. The date, February 15th.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
I am not. I'm out of town that day, so if there is a different date we could set that for.
That's on Nordic Key. Do you want to do March 1st?
I don't really want to wait that long, but I don't know if I have a choice. All right, I'll set it for March 1.
What time would that be at?
All right, Ms. Lentz, on the Foglo matter, I'll indicate you approved by Zoom.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Miss Alt, that would be 9:30.
9:30. Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right. And let's see, are these other ones? Is Miss Anderson here or Miss Markle?
Your Honor, I'm appearing for Miss Anderson today on behalf of Miss Markle.
It's Markel.
Oh, Markel, sorry about that. I apologize. My understanding though is that all compliance documents have been submitted, and I believe it's actually Miss Hodge, not Miss Markel, is in full compliance at this time.
I didn't, sir. What was that last part?
I believe she's back in full compliance at this time. My last note indicates that my office submitted compliance report, and those were faxed in. So she looked like the status report should have been sent to the court on the 11th, and she was in compliance for the month of December.
You know when that was sent, counsel?
My file indicates that it was sent on January 11th to the court. And I do have that. I can send that. If the court wants to chat me an email, I could send that to the court and Miss Lentz.
In a second here. I'll go ahead and just send it. Might be the best way to handle that one.
Miss Lentz, is your email would be, looks like Karen Lentzlaw at gmail.com. Is that correct?
Karen S. Lenslaw, don't forget the S.
That report's coming right now.
Awesome, okay. And then did you get Kim's email?
Devin.
I did from the court.
Okay.
So while that's going on, I think Mr. Hanson is your, Mr. Hanson.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. And let's see why we're.
Good morning.
Your Honor, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Are we done with Mr. Stifoglo? I wasn't sure if the court has signed the order.
Sign it. It's done.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Hanson is.
I do have that. Ms. Lentz, do we know the issue on?
Mr. Hanson, we are looking to find out if he's in treatment at this time.
Right. Mr. Hanson?
Yes, sir.
Or to be in treatment by 2/1/2022, are you in treatment?
I am not sure.
Uh,
I'm having a hard time with the cash side of this, sir. I'm having a tough time with it. I lived on Social Security disability on a very limited income. You're cutting
But
out, sir.
on the last court date, he said that he's living with his son for free so that he could pay for treatment.
Yeah. Oh, and where are you living? What area?
I am in Cheney, Washington.
Your Honor, I have a resource. Public assistance will pay for treatment.
All right.
Okay,
And why don't we do this, Ms. Lamont? Why don't we, can we send her in a chat room with Mr. Hanson? So why don't you go ahead and go, there's a conference room right over there. Why don't you go ahead and talk to him about that? Because my next option is to revoke his jail time and put him in jail, which I don't want to do. And is Attorney Miller here? Mr. Hanson, as soon as Devin gets back, he's going to send you into a chat room with the attorney, okay?
Thank you, sir.
We can recall the Hodge matter. I have the documents.
It appears that Ms. Hodge is in compliance.
It does, Your Honor. And I was just going to ask when she's supposed to be finished. I know last time they said she's getting close to the end. Maybe we can set a court date around that.
Hodge, do you know when you're supposed to be finished?
I was supposed to be finished. I had my exit on 1/6, but I have to pay $1,200 to exit, and I don't have that right now. So we're working on having them financially help me or financial aid. So that's what's happening there.
I would like to see if we can do that sooner than later. So I'm going to set this out for 30 days and hopefully you'll be done at that point. Okay. So we're going to set this for March 1st. Hopefully it's the last hearing.
Your
Hopefully.
Honor, would it be possible, $1,200? I don't know Ms. Hodges' specific circumstances. Ms. Hodge, is it realistic to pay the $1,200 by March 1st?
No, because the store that I was working for just closed literally on the 28th. But I'm working with ABHC and hope they're gonna see if they can financially help me.
Financial assistance.
Set up a payment plan or just take care of it. We're still working on that part.
What I'm interested in, attorney, counsel, is to try to close this as soon as possible. So if she can get that financial aid, I'd like to close this case at that point.
That's
So,
understood. Yeah.
how's that financial? This is not for any other reason other than to see if she has because I find that she's in compliance.
Okay.
And this is, so what, let me get straight. What is occurring is that you simply can't pay for the exit interview.
Right.
Ms. Lentz, does that appear what the documents are telling us?
That's not in the document, but I understand that and it sounds reasonable.
I'm not going to wait for their payment. I'm going to close the case.
Fine with me. That works.
No, Mr. Rusk, I'm going to close this case.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm
sorry.
You have to come see me. I'm closing your case.
Have a good day, everybody. Is Ms. Hodge free to go, Your Honor?
Yes, she is. And congratulations, Ms. Hodge.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then we have Mr. Miller, is your attorney here? Is Nicholas Miller here? I heard, or did we already?
I think we handled that already. I have it continues to 3/1/22. Oh, right. That was the attorney that was here. Good job.
3-1. And Mr. Priest is not here. So I think the one is Nicholas Hector is here. And Robert Hanson is Mr. Mont is handling that right now. I'll go ahead and call the roll and see where we are at the 10 o'clock. I know it's a little early. Kyler Almo. Raphael Adrian. John Black. I see Almo here. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning.
Mr. Black. Andre Blackwell. Jennifer Bond. John Conroy. Savannah Krim. Yes, we are really early. Todd Doyle.
Here, Your Honor.
Morning.
Good morning.
Rachel Friend. We're getting some feedback now.
Mr. Doyle.
Hello.
Right, you can stay muted.
Okay.
What was that?
Mr. Doyle's device, for some reason, plays everything right back to us.
Michael Gorham. Casey Hadfield. Good morning. James Hannon. Gail Hemman. Good morning. Sandra McCall. David Mosseri. Jamie Nelson. Jeffrey Pratt. Good morning. Brian Stewart. Good morning. And Michaela Tarbill. David Thomas. Shelby Kreibel. Still in custody. So 30 days, no FTA. Mr. Kreibel is still in custody, Ms. Lentz, so we are resetting him for 30 days.
Thank you. And then Jamie Nelson is logging on.
Okay. Oh, it's pretty hard. This is a all right, and Ms. Lentz, are there any pro se's that you need to talk to?
If I could talk to Mr. Doyle, I think is gonna hire an attorney, so if you want to take his.
Well,
Yeah. He was on since about 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Good morning.
good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Lentz, what
Ms.
day?
Lentz, what day?
I think Mr. Doyle is gonna hire an attorney. Do you
Yes.
need until March 1st, sir?
I really don't have the funds. Could I get a court-appointed attorney, please?
Are you employed?
Are you employed?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you.
Are you employed?
Employed?
No, I'm not. I'm on Social Security disability.
Will direct
Point.
and I will set.
And I will set
this for March 1st.
March 1st.
And that will be
And that will be an
speedy trial purpose.
trial purpose. Right. All right. All right.
We're free to go. We'll see you on
Go.
that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
We will see you.
We will see you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
It's his.
It's his.
Mr. Doyle.
Admin
Mr. Doyle.
can mute.
Mr. Doyle.
Mr. Doyle.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and turn off.
Go ahead and turn off your.
Okay, sorry.
Awesome. There you go. Once he turns off, we can hear. So. And are we, 10:30, do we have, is it score or is it score or is it, okay. And I think everybody else is on time. So, that's
Is Miss Nelson pro se? Miss Nelson, do you have an attorney?
No, I do not.
Okay. If I could get a breakout room with Miss Nelson.
and then to break it, and we're going to take a quick recess then.
Okay.
Go ahead and let us know.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Mosseri, I see that you're here. If you want to mute yourself.
Unmute. I unmuted.
Go ahead
Can you
and
hear
mute
me?
yourself. Yeah, we can hear you, but we don't need to right now. The court will come back in just a bit and I'll check in with you, but I have to talk to someone else first.
Okay.
Ms. Nelson, if you see something that says join, we're going to go into a breakout room to have a conversation. So go ahead and click join. If I could get a breakout room with David Mosseri, the breakout room that I had with Jamie Nelson, she froze and cut off, so she might need to call back in.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm here.
Okay. I prefer to talk to you privately, so when we get a breakout room notification, just push on it. And then it looks like Jamie Nelson came back out. If her audio is working, I'll go back in with her when I'm done with Mr. Mosseri. All right, if I could get a breakout room with Jamie Nelson again.
Okay.
Thank you. If any of the attorneys want to have a breakout room with me, that's fine. Otherwise, we can work through the chat.
Ms. Lentz, this is Igor Shapiro. I believe my client and I are ready to go. Kyler Almo,
Okay. ALA.
AALMO.
That's key. Thank you.
Just asking for a continuance today.
Okay. Are you looking for what date? So we're the first and third Tuesday of the month.
Can we probably do, I would say late March?
So 3/15 is the latest we have in March. If you go to April, we're looking at 5th or 19th.
Let's do April 5th.
Okay.
That should give enough time for Mr. Almo to get enrolled in some treatment so that we can work towards a resolution.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Same time, 10 o'clock?
Yeah, and then we'll address it when the judge comes back.
Perfect.
And then, Mr. Milios on Thomas. Is your client here?
No, he's a working day. We're going to waive his appearance just for purposes of continuing the pretrial.
Okay. And what date were you looking at?
We had a speedy trial waiver with commencement of May 1, thinking about 90 days to get that licensing issue resolved.
Like maybe April 19th for a court date?
That's fine, sure.
Okay.
Oh, actually, let me double check that. That actually might that actually might be the one that isn't fine. Is that after Easter? That might be spring break. Let me double check here. I mean, calendar's taking a while to load for some reason. Here we go.
Otherwise, you could do May 5th.
Let's do May 5th. Yeah, it looks like I actually might be out of town that week of the 18th. So yeah, May 5th would be great.
Okay.
Super, thank you.
Right, yeah. And then are there any other attorneys? Who do we have at SCORE? Gentleman on the iPad at SCORE, if you can unmute yourself and give us your name, that'd be fantastic.
Moses.
Okay, thank you. You can mute again. Are there any other attorneys that want to jump in the chat? It looks like maybe we can have the judge come back and do some cases.
Raphael Adrian. Raphael Adrian. Don Black. Good morning. Dondre Blackwell. Jennifer Bond. John Conroy. Good morning. Savannah Krim. Rachel Friend. Michael Gorham. Good morning. James Hannon. Good morning. And Sandra McCall. David Mosseri.
On Zoom.
He's here, right?
Yeah, I talked to him on Zoom.
And Jamie Nelson is here.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Michaela Tarbill. Good morning. David Thomas. And
Attorney is present on that case.
what's that?
The attorney is present on the Thomas case.
And we're going to go ahead and take the custody. We have score online, so let's go ahead and arraignment. Can you hear us at score?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
And you are Mr. Moses?
Yes, sir.
Hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
We're on. We're in Orting. And this.
Your Honor, I don't think he can hear you. Maybe if he hits mute and then when he's ready to talk, he can unmute.
Are you?
Huh?
Are you able to hear me?
Not everything.
What's that?
Not everything.
Okay.
He's muted now. He should be able to hear you.
All right. Mr. Moses, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go to your right.
Your Honor, I think Ms. There we go.
So I'm going to see if I can just get Mr. So Mr. Moses, if you can hear me, go ahead and shake your head yes. All right, I'm going to go through your rights. Anytime that you can't hear me right now, just go ahead and put your hand up to your face like this, and so I can see it, and then I will slow down and see if we can get it across to you, okay? You're presumed innocent of any charge unless that charge is proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You have a right to a speedy trial. If you're held in jail before trial, you must be brought to trial within 60 days of your commencement date. If you're released from jail, you must be brought to trial within 90 days of your commencement date. You have a constitutional right to a jury trial unless you specifically give up that right by signing a jury trial waiver. You have the right to see, hear, and question all witnesses who testify against you. You have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf. You may have the court subpoena those witnesses to appear and testify at no prior expense to you. You have the right to testify on your own behalf. You also have the right to remain silent and not give any testimony or present any evidence in your defense. Your silence cannot be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney of your own choosing at arraignment and at all proceedings. If after your screen it is determined you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. Even though you do not have an attorney at arraignment, you do not waive your right to have an attorney at any later proceeding. If you feel you cannot have the fair trial because of the bias or prejudice of a particular judge, you have the right to ask for a different judge within 10 days of assignment to that judge. You are entitled to only one change of judge. You have the right of appeal from any judgment of guilty entered by this court. To begin the appeal, you must file a written notice of appeal in this court within 30 days of the judgment. If you plead guilty, you give up or waive all of your rights listed above, except for the right to be represented by an attorney. If you are not a citizen of the United States, a plea of guilty to an offense punishable as a crime of state law may be grounds for deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or denial of naturalization pursuant to the laws of the United States. Sir, do you understand those rights as I've read them to you? All right. You're charged by the city of Orting that on or about January 29, 2022, in Orting, Washington, you committed the crime of driving with a license suspended in the third degree. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waive probable cause is established based on the probable cause statement. You're also charged on 1/29/2022 in Orting, Washington, with the crime of giving a false statement to a public servant. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings hereby waive and probable cause is established based on the probable cause statement. I'm going to release you on your own personal recognizance. The conditions of release are making all court appearances. And we're going to make your next court appearances on 3/1/2022 at 10 o'clock a.m. Notify of any address change, have no law violations, and do not drive without a license and insurance. Do you understand those conditions, sir? All right. So I don't think you're being held on our charges because I previously released you on our charges, and I'm assuming you're being held on other charges. Is that correct? Okay, go ahead and unmute and tell me what your thoughts are.
I don't believe I am being held on anything.
All right, so for our charges, though, you're going to be released. You were released the other day on our charges, so I'm not sure what you're being held for. My understanding is there might be Auburn charges or something, so I'm not sure though, okay? But if these are the only ones that are holding you, you're free to go today.
There's also a Buckley municipal warrant in the amount of $1,600 I'm showing.
All right, so anyway, we will send this to you. Do we have your address, sir? Is it the, let's see. Is it 802 Calistoga?
Yes, sir.
So we'll send the, also to SCORE and to that address, okay? All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Is that March 1st, Your Honor? I missed the date.
We are setting it for March 1.
Thank you. When you're ready, I have two attorneys that we can handle. And then we also didn't finish Mr. Hanson, who's back.
All right, why don't we take Miss Lamont is talking right now. So we'll go ahead and choose who are your attorney matters.
Mr. Shapiro is here on Alamo, AALMO.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And we're working out at his position. His client needs to get into some treatment for us. So he's asking to continue it to 4/5 with a speedy trial waiver.
4/5.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And your client waives his right to speedy trial at the new commencement date on April 5th. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Go ahead and set that order. You're free to go. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Take care. Your Honor, we also have Attorney Milios on the Thomas matter, which is number 36 on the 10 a.m. Page 12. And that defendant is working on getting his driver's license back. He said he sent in a speedy trial waiver to 5/1/22 commencement. He's asking for a May 5th court date.
And Your Honor, that's correct. Good morning. For the record, Tim Milios, appearing on behalf of Mr. Thomas, working on some out-of-state licensing issues. With the court's permission, asking to set this over to May 5th. And we did file that speedy trial waiver with commencement of May 1st.
Would have to be May 3rd, not May 5th.
Okay.
Sorry.
May 3rd works as well. Thanks.
All right, this is continued to 5/3 at 10 o'clock a.m. Defendant waives right to speedy trial. The new commencement date is 5/3.
Great. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day.
Good day.
Take care. Your Honor, Ms. Nelson is ready. She's pro se. She starts on page 10
All right.
and continues on page 11. I've spoken with her. She has one more piece of the puzzle to complete. She did get her driver's license back. And she needs to continue the case to, I believe we talked about March 1st. Is that enough time, Ms. Nelson?
Yes.
Okay, or March 15th is what I was looking for.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, you have a right to a speedy trial for 90 days, or you're willing to waive your right to a speedy trial? You can have it.
Yeah.
Ma'am?
She said yes, Your Honor. You're free to go, Your Honor.
Yes, I'm just making sure I have everything here. And who has the children? What was your name, ma'am? And is there a chance we can get Miss Hemmon taken care of?
EM.
M-N-E-N, it's 18, 19, and 20. And so, yeah, why don't you come on up, Miss Hemmon?
So,
Am I
Your
free to
Honor.
go?
Oh, yes, Ms. Nelson, you can go.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Ms. Hemmon is eligible for her driver's license, and unless she got it yesterday, if she wants a continuance to get that, it will make the charges reduced.
So Miss Hemmon, do you know when you're going to get your license back? Hi, sweetheart. That's a cute little girl. What we're going to do is, if you're willing to waive your right to a speedy trial, I don't know if you're going to get it right away, so I'm going to go ahead and set this out for 60 days, where that gives you sufficient time to get everything done. All right. So are you willing to waive your right to a speedy trial to that time period? All right. So we're going to go ahead and fill this out, and just give me a second here and get you out of here.
Your Honor, if we could do Mr. Mosiri next, it's real quick.
It should say dependent. Make sure you give one to your attorney down there. All right, you're free to go. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. All right, and David Masseri?
Took his driving test yesterday and he passed it with flying colors. He just needs to go take the actual physical driving test. So he's looking for 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah, and he understands he has to waive his right to a speedy trial to get us there.
Right, you understand that? I can't hear you, sir.
Yes, I do.
So we're going to set this for 3-1. That's the new commencement date for your speedy trial. And let's work on getting that done quickly, okay?
Okay, yeah.
You're free to go.
Thank you.
Do you want to
Your
go
Honor.
back to Mr. Hansen's case?
All right. Hanson, you said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
And is that? All right, what are we doing with that matter?
Your Honor, I'm Becky Lamont from helping Mr. Rusnak. I spoke with Mr. Hanson. He resides in an area outside of Cheney, Washington. I went over with him the options that he has available. And I believe that within the next 60 days, he should have everything under control. I helped him. I'm previously resided in Eastern Washington, and I'm familiar with the area. I'm familiar with Cheney. He has options online that he hadn't addressed before. And I believe that if you would allow him 60 days, he should be able to come back to the court and show that he is actively participating in his treatment.
Your Honor, let's say we'd ask if the court would consider imposing a period of jail time and stay it until that 60-day date to give him incentive to get into treatment and then vacate it if he's in treatment.
Your Honor, I would ask that
Hold on, I'm going to, at this point, just set this for the 60 days. Mr. Hanson, if you are willing to participate in the process, that's what I need, okay? I need you to make every effort to get this done. And I don't want you to keep having to come see us, but if you don't get into the process, I can't do a lot about it, okay? So I'm not going to impose a jail time at this time, but it's very likely next time I will, okay? Mr. Hanson?
Mr. Hanson, can you?
He's not on mute,
No, he's not.
but you're,
Mr. Hanson?
Like he's meditating.
Mr. Hanson, you're something? Give us a thumbs.
Honor, when I unmute, it gets the feedback.
Yeah, well,
His eyes are blinking. Mr. Hanson,
can you give us a thumbs up if you can hear us?
Mr. Hanson, can you hear us?
Yeah, we're going to send him a message and let him know the case is continued to 4/5 at 10 a.m.
Wondering if he's sober.
I'm not sure that we can do anything else at this point because I don't see a response. So we will just set the hearing and If he participates, he does. If he doesn't, Ms. Lamont, I'm sure that you can call him outside this and let him know that I will consider jail time at the next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll be happy to do that.
That looks like that finished up the 9:30 calendar.
I'm going to try him one more time, Your Honor.
That's right. And hopefully he'll pay attention to the chat we just sent him.
Okay.
All right. I believe in the next case is
Ms. Lamont, if you could keep yourself muted, we can hear you really well as long as you talk into the microphone in front of you.
Go ahead and appear. And we are here for a pre-trial on Mr. Black. And have you had the opportunity to talk to Mr. Black yet, Ms. Lentz?
I did not speak to him. I'm just checking my notes.
Are you employed? Okay, and have you contacted an attorney to talk to him about the case? Are you going to? What's that? What do you mean you should be okay? Well, that's the problem. A lot of people think they're here for misunderstandings, but it's really good to have the advice of an attorney because I don't want you going to jail. And so that would be the important part is I think that you should at least contact an attorney to get a consultation to see what their advice is on the case. What's that? Okay, and were you able to find anybody to talk to? All right, well, at least before we do anything else, I'm going to probably have you go, Ms. Lamont, can you go ahead and have a discussion with him in the conference room? And I would rather have it addressed before he does anything else. Actually, let's give it a couple minutes. I'm gonna have her talk with you before we do anything else. Okay.
Your Honor, I'm putting an offer in the chat with Ms. Lamont so she knows what we're looking at.
We'll go ahead and take a couple more cases and then we'll go ahead and have a seat, Mr. Black. We'll get you in just a moment. Okay, thank you. Mr. Conroy. Good morning. Mr. Conroy, did you find another attorney?
Yes, I talked to 3 attorneys and to go to trial for the trespassing charge, they were charging me no less than $10,000 and I can't afford that.
All right.
I mean, I'm not.
That's why I actually appointed the public defender. Second question I have is from Ms. Lentz. What is the status of the mental health evaluation?
He did not get it yet. We still have an order for him to get the competency evaluation. So we're waiting for him to hook that up.
So what has occurred? What do you mean it's not been done? That's 45 days ago, I believe it was signed. I mean, do you know if there's been cooperation? What's happened?
To my knowledge, he hasn't cooperated in getting the mental health evaluation done.
Mr. Conroy, can you tell me what you think the status of the mental health evaluation is?
Yeah, he, SHS sent me charges against people that committed fraud that rendered my family without health insurance. My wife was gainfully employed with CPS for 14 months. And we're guilty of that with 8 affordable care violations. So I talked to the agent that called me about that and I explained it to her.
Ms. Lamont, you want him going through this at this point? She's the public defender today. And so you might want to listen to her advice on whether you should be doing this on the record.
That's fine. I'm prepared to I'm innocent. We have complaints with many federal agencies, local agencies, the OSPI against all these people.
All right. Again, what has occurred since we have first seen is I've seen the case escalate now. I've seen threats to public servants and counsel. I mean, counsel, can you tell your client, please, that I'm going to talk and I don't want to be interrupted. And I don't find that you are in fact cooperating with the mental health evaluation or the competency evaluation. So I have no choice today as I'm going to take you into custody on $50,000 cash or bond I find that you're a danger to community and this is the least restrictive way. So we are going to take you into custody. And we're going to have the mental health evaluation done in custody. All right, you are going in custody, sir. We're going to go
Thank
ahead
you,
and
Your Honor.
it's hearing for 30 days.
3122, what's the time on that?
March 1st at 10 at it's going to be on the 11 o'clock calendar.
Thank you.
I'm still denying the motion
Thank you.
until he has an attorney. No, we'll let him get him out here. I apologize. All right, and then we can take Michael Gorham. And Ms. Lentz, have you had the opportunity to talk to Mr. Gorham? Oh, this is a Ms. Lamont case. Have you guys had the opportunity to talk on this case?
Yes, Your Honor, and he has proof of the transfer of title.
And has the city seen that?
I have not, Your Honor.
Please, so Your Honor.
If you could hand that forward and I can tell Ms. Lamont what it is.
I mean, Miss Lentz.
Ms. Lentz.
So many L's.
Too many L's today. Get the L's out of here. All right, this is name. Owner of record indicated in the seller's report. So this is a vehicle impound notice. Where's the, so it says owner of record indicated in the seller's report is Dennis Astry. Is that who you sold it to?
Yeah, that's who he sold it to.
All right, and so he's in Rochester, Washington. So it indicates that it was sold to a Mr. Dennis Astry on, what's the date of this case though? Hold on.
This is on 2/20.
2/23/21.
All right, so this was sold on 4/12/21. And that's a owner of record indicated on the seller's reported sale of 4/12/2021 of Astry Dennis at in Rochester, Washington. So is there anything that does for you, Ms. Lentz?
I don't think it negates the sufficiency of the evidence for us, but since he no longer owns the vehicle, I'd be willing to amend this to a tabs violation.
So Mr. Gorham, the city is moving this to a infraction, which is a tabs violation. That means if you're willingly committed, the fine is 139 and the case will be closed after payment. You want to do that today? All right. So I will so amend to no tabs, fine is 139. Upon payment, the case is closed. Means you don't get to come visit us anymore.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're just trying to get rid of everybody today.
Thank you, sir. All right, are you ready on any others here that have you been able to? We already took care of Ms. Nelson, right?
We did.
And so I have,
Hannon, we can probably do on the record.
which one?
Hannon,
Okay,
16, 17.
Hannon? Good morning. Come on up.
Mr. Hannon has done some work since the last court date, is now eligible to get his driver's license. And in order to expedite things at this time, I'm willing to amend that down to an NVOL. And then I think he has an insurance he might want to mitigate with you.
So, we're moving to amend the criminal case down to no driver's license on person. And after paying 139, the case would be closed. You want to do that? What's that? You have time to pay it. It's an infraction. It's not a criminal case, and we'll do it $25 a month till it's paid starting in 30 days. I give you the ability to do it, sir? Okay, so we'll do that. Yes, congratulations. I'm glad. It means no more of this stuff, right? And on the, well, tell me what happened with the no insurance. You didn't have it at the time?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be just the $25 is going to per month until both of them are paid. Okay. And so as long as you make payments with us, I'm going to reduce that fine on that ticket from $550 down to $150 for today. So I do make the fine committed, but it is going to be significantly reduced. And all you have to do is, if you can't make a payment, call our clerk or administrator and let them know you can't make a payment. We're going to work with you, okay? Because I don't want this to happen again. I don't want you to lose your license. All right, thank you. So let me finish filling this out and we'll get you out of here.
Similar resolution for number 30 when you're ready. Pratt.
All right. Or have you, she's going to have you sign these. Have we already dealt with, have you and Miss Lamont dealt with Casey Hadfield?
Yes, Your Honor, and he's here, and we are asking for a speedy trial waiver, so for 60 days, so he can get some issues handled.
So 4-5?
Yes, that would be wonderful, Your Honor.
And is he in the courtroom or is he in the?
Yes, he is.
Okay, Mr. Hadfield, go ahead and come on up and sign a speedy trial waiver, and we will go ahead and continue this.
Your Honor, just to clarify, was the PD appointed? Yes. Oh, I'm 4-2, 1-4, never mind.
Hadfield? Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a speedy trial waiver. He allowed. Allowed. No, you're not going to say anything today. Or 5, Your Honor.
Yes, 4-5 at 10 a.m.
There's a bunch of other people.
Set that for 3 minutes. All right, thank you. On the Casey Hadfield, I indicated that it's approved by Zoom, the waiver of right to speedy trial. Madam Prosecutor.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's the only rest. All right, and who's next?
If you want to go back up to the top of the calendar here, Mr. Black, I think we passed to talk to Ms. Lamont. Are we ready to recall him?
Oh, have you been able to talk to Mr.
I
Black yet?
haven't had it.
All right.
Okay,
Go ahead and get him. Let me see what else I have really quick.
okay. I do have a pro se we could do.
I think I have Jeffrey Pratt.
Yeah, that's the pro se.
Stewart also needs to get out of here. Have you guys talked on Mr. Stewart yet, Ms. Lamont?
She has not talked to me on Stewart.
On 32 and 33. 33 is the one we're here for today. The other one's an SOC. And then, okay, so while I'm gone, she's going to talk to Mr. Black. Then you're going to talk to her on Stewart. Are there any others you haven't talked to her on?
Those are the two that I know about.
Right. And we also have a walk-in arraignment that I will go ahead and.
Connor Lamb.
Yes, Connor Lamb. And are you asking for anything other than standard conditions?
All right, let me check into that one, Your Honor. I didn't look it up yet. And while you're waiting, if you're looking for something to do, we can do Mr. Pratt because he just needs a continuance, I believe, for his driver's license.
We can do that. So Connor Lamb is 20057 467.
Lamb is just standard conditions of release.
Lamb, come forward. After she's done with Mr. Black, and we take this, then you can talk with her. All right, and you are Connor Davis Lamb. I'm going to go through your rights. Were you here when I read rights today? Did you understand the rights when I read them? Are there any you'd like to go over at this time? All right, you're charged by the city of Orting that on or about, it looks like 1/2/2022 in Orting, Washington, committed the crime of possession of a dangerous weapon. To that charge, a plea of not guilty is entered. Further formal readings here by way of probable cause is established based on the probable cause statement. I'm going to release you on your own personal recognizance. I'm going to recall the warrant. I'm going to set this for the next date is 3/1/2022 at 10:00 a.m. Are you currently employed? All right, and do you have a source of income? All right, so I will direct appoint the public defender. Make all court appearances, notify of any address change, have no law violations. You understand those conditions? All right, and do we have your current address, sir? All right. You should probably keep a copy order on you because it'll take a while for the warrant to get out of the system, okay? And you said we could take Pratt, Ms. Lentz?
Yes, Your Honor. And he got his driver's license. So I would be willing to amend that to an NVOL and he can mitigate the insurance with you.
All right, Mr. Pratt? Mr. Pratt, the city is moving to amend the criminal case to an infraction, no driver's license on person. You want to plead committed to that, it's $139 and the case is closed. And you don't have to pay it today, you have time if you need it. Okay, so we'll close the criminal case, the infraction, $139 upon payment, that case is closed. And tell me about the insurance issue. But you didn't have it at the time? All right, so I'm going to mitigate that down to $150. And also if you need to make payments on that, you're allowed to do as well, okay? All right. Thank you. Well, I reduced it because sounds like your finances aren't in the greatest of shapes, and I don't want to make it worse because, first of all, congratulations on getting your license back. That's a big deal, and I think that'll help going forward. So I don't want to see you in here anymore. Okay. You can call up the court to set up a payment plan if you need to. And if you can't make a payment, don't just ignore it. Call us up and we'll work with you, all right? All right, thank you, sir. All right, so we have Stewart and Tarbell. Tarbell doesn't look like there's an attorney on that one.
Okay, we can call that.
Have you talked to, it's number 34 and 35 on the calendar.
I didn't get to talk to him, but he's still suspended, so he's gonna need some time.
Taylor, are you in the courtroom? Yeah. All right, so she's in the courtroom. I don't know what's the best way to,
Can she call me?
do you have a phone on you? And what's your number, Karen?
847-924-7940. So 847-924-7940.
You get that? So if you want to go, probably where the place that's going to be quietest might be, if there's, oh, the officer will show you a place. Right. And so she's calling you right now then.
Okay, sounds good.
And so then you're talking to Becky on Stewart. Going to talk to Tarbell right now. And I think we just did Pratt.
Hello, this is Karen.
So
Hi.
we have-
How-
Now she's muted. I think that everybody who answered. Is anyone in the courtroom still still waiting to be heard? You all are just a gang hanging out? Okay, Mr. Stewart, that's the one they're working on. And everybody else is just a gang hanging around. We're going to go off record for a minute. I'll just go.
Do we still have Recovery Navigator, Recovery Cafe people here?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so the woman who just came back in, Miss Tarbell, might need to talk to them. There, she just raised her hand.
Sorry, Joe's blocking your view here.
There we go. Looks like that's connected. Thank you.
Is that case ready?
That is ready. And then I think Mr. Blackwell, we can take care of too. He's on Zoom and he looks like he needs more time.
Mr. Black's going to need more time.
Blackwell.
All right. So, so Miss Dondre Blackwell, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You want a continuance? Is that what I understand?
You said what?
Are you wanting a continuance?
Yes,
How long? 30 or 60 days?
60.
So if I continue at 60 days, you'll have to waive your right to a speedy trial. You have a right to a speedy trial within 90 days of your commencement date. And in order for me to continue, you have to waive that. Are you willing to do so?
Yes, sir.
So I'll go ahead and continue it for the 60 days to, that'll be April 5th. And that'll be your new commencement date for your speedy trial, okay?
Okay.
And then we could do Miss Tarbell, although she's speaking to recovery navigators right now. And she's done.
That was April 5th at what time?
10 a.m.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Blackwell will send that to you in the mail, and thank you very much. Get that done, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good day, sir. I don't know if I put both case numbers. Okay. And then Ms. Tarbell, what are we doing?
She needs a continuance to 4/5 of 22. She's having some difficulty with the government agency straightening this out.
All right. And Ms. Tarbell, you also have a right to a speedy trial for 90 days. In order for me to continue the case, you'd have to waive your right to a speedy trial. Are you willing to do so? All right, so I'll put it here in the order. Talking to myself now. All right. So that one. And then-
Mr. Hale is here from, I'm going to say 9:30. Hale, Hale, number 8 on the 9:30. Mr. Hale, are you connected to audio? I see you're not muted. Can you speak to us?
Present, Madam Prosecutor.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
All right, so this is also Ms. Lamont. So she has currently the last 3 cases we'll hear today.
Okay.
We have Mr. Stewart, Mr. Hale, and Mr. Black. Looks like. Which order would you like to take him in, Becky?
I'd like to do Mr. Black so he can,
All right.
and I'd like a speedy trial waiver, Your Honor. He's he wants to represent himself, but he would like to talk to and provide the prosecutor with information.
Okay.
And
And Mr. Black, come on up. And how long would you like to continue this to, sir?
I would ask that he have 6 weeks if at all possible, Your Honor.
All right. So she has a better idea of the timing of things. So if that's okay with you, then 6 weeks. And this is that would be March 15th. Sir, is that okay with you?
Yes, sure thing.
All right, so we'll set this for 3/15 at 10 o'clock a.m. And that'll be the new commencement date for your speedy trial. Okay?
Your Honor, if he can give me his email address, I can send him my contact information.
Okay, go ahead and say it and say it slowly so we can get it down.
And into the black microphone that you see.
Mr. MR Black 0720.
You cut out, so I got Mr.
Mr. Black mr.black0720@hotmail.com.
Mr.
So
Dot,
I got mr.black0720@hotmail.com.
Yeah, it should be .black0720.
Okay, I'm just gonna put contact information and nothing else, okay? And you should receive that shortly. Thank you for accommodating, Your Honor.
and while they're doing that, do we know what the issues are in Mr. Hale, Ms. Lentz?
We do. So we are looking at imposing a penalty for the new case. Last time he was here, there was a no bail warrant. And we passed it because we wanted to see what would happen with that. Jabs would stop giving me the circle of death, I could give you an answer.
All right. And on the Mr. Black, I'm putting that you approved it by Zoom.
Thank you, Your Honor. It looks like that warrant has been cleared on Hale.
On Hale, okay. Let's see. So it looks like we have Stewart and Hale. All right, since Mr. Stewart's been here, we'll go ahead and get Mr. Stewart and then we'll pull up Mr. Hale. And I see Mr. Hector has shown up as well. Thank you, Mr. Black. Have a good day. Thank you. Mr. Stewart, come on up.
So Mr. Stewart's case, he was looking to get a clearance for medical use of marijuana, it looks like. And the city noted last time we were going to be asking for a revocation on the SOC if he was not on board with treatment by today's date. There was frustration with his evaluation and the court did threaten jail.
I don't know what the date of this is. I have something from Recovery Cafe. I don't know, have you seen that?
I have not, is it past 1/18 of 22?
Let me read this really quick.
Okay.
Julie, if you're listening, can you come out here and make a copy for me? Out your door.
I see movement.
And it's like magic. So I'm going to have this scanned to you, Ms. Lynn.
Okay.
It looks like he has started something through Recovery Cafe, which is great.
Awesome.
And while we're doing that, then go ahead and have a seat. We're going to take Mr. Hale while the prosecutor's reviewing that one. Mr. Stewart, go ahead and have a seat back there. We'll take, well, actually, you can stay right there because Mr. Hale's online. So you don't have to move. Mr. Hale, let's see what we need to do with Mr. Hale. This is also, I think, Ms. Lamont's case.
Morning, Your Honor.
I don't know if you have it. He's on the, I believe, 9:30 calendar.
Yes.
Yes, it's a review. And then I think Actually, we're going to go ahead and take a break because she needs to talk to Mr. Hell and Mr. Nicholas and then see where they're at. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Breakout room for both. And then we'll, when Miss Lentz gets the information on Mr. Stewart, then we can get that one. We can get them all taken care of really quickly as soon as we talk to everybody. Let's go ahead and take the break.
All right. Thank you, Jan. I was going to say, I think the continuance would be appropriate until March, mid-March.
Very active in our program, so.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Ms. Russo, we're starting to hear you on the microphone. I don't know if you want to turn that one off.
So I'm going to ask if the review. You're welcome, but he still needs to stay for the board. He still needs to stay for the board.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Hector, I'm going to have us go to a breakout room.
Okay.
A breakout room?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Just one moment.
Mr. Hector, you might be getting a notice on your phone that you can tap something that says leave or join breakout room. You might have to hit, oh, I think he's got it. There we go.
It'll be just a moment, Mr. Hill.
Ms. Lentz?
You want to do a breakout room?
Yes, please.
Okay, I don't know who's in the courtroom right now, but if we could get a breakout room, that would be fabulous. I'll send an email too if we need to.
I was trying to figure out how to respond to you.
Right? Well, and there, if you click on the 4 squares on the bottom where it says breakout rooms, it says join breakout room. We might be able to put ourselves in it by ourselves.
Oh.
But I don't know if we've been assigned to the same breakout room. So we can try it. And if we don't meet up, we'll come back out. How's that?
Courtroom is inviting you
Oh.
to join.
I'm going to join. Thank you, courtroom.
But
There was, the prosecutor and the attorney. They're just about done.
If anyone is left in the courtroom, we're ready for the judge to come back.
He just asked how long it was going to be until you were done.
About 2 seconds.
I think they're on their way backward.
Awesome. Looks like Miss Lamont is coming back to the courtroom too.
Yep, here she is.
Yeah.
You want to do? Let you get out of here.
Very nice. Are we ready on any matters?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to do Mr. Stewart so he could leave with
All right.
the support group.
Your Honor, the city would acknowledge receipt of the Recovery Cafe Recovery Navigator letter, which was beautiful. And the defendant is asking for a 2-month continuance to continue with that program. And we're not asking for anything on the SOC at this time, other than if he could continue to waive his speedy trial rights.
Right. So if you would like a 2-month continuance, Mr. Stewart, you'd be required to waive your right to a speedy trial. You're willing to do that today? Yes, sir. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm sorry we couldn't get this to you quicker. It's been an odd day. So we'll do that better next time. So I think she's filling that. And did you all get to talk to Mr. Hector as well?
Yes.
60 days is, that would be April 5th. Is that what you have?
Yes.
I can just do it on that form. Nice and it has a date on it when she sends it up. 10 o'clock. Thank you. And Madam Prosecutor, I'm putting approved by Zoom for you.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
So And we have signed off on that, and good luck. Do your best, okay? You're doing, I appreciate the work of Recovery Cafe and appreciate what you've done with them. I really do. So keep that up. Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, I just got a text from the lieutenant. He's at SCORE and there might be some felony charges coming in on our friend.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Well, that's up to them. We don't do felonies here.
it might be relieving us,
Maybe.
right?
Yeah, but-
Did we want to do,
Hale or
I think they're both on Zoom, so it doesn't matter. Do you want to do Mr. Hale?
Mr. Hale, can you hear us?
Mr. Hale, can you hear us at all?
Yes, audible is clear, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. What are we doing on Mr. Hale then?
Your Honor, he's going to a rehab center tomorrow in Spokane for inpatient treatment. Last time we were here, we were talking about revocation and putting him in jail. The city had asked for 90 days. The defense had suggested 60 EHM. At this time, I would defer to the court, but it might seem appropriate to let him go into that inpatient treatment and set a court date to find out how successful he is.
How long are you in there, sir?
Your Honor, I have had my evaluation done and they have diagnosed me with inpatient treatment. I do not know the duration of that. I do believe it'll probably be a 2-year program at this time based on what little bit of information I did receive from them.
So you're not sure how long the treatment is?
At this point, I do not. I have an intake appointment tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. with the facility. And at that time, I do believe they will be giving me the duration of that diagnosis.
So instead of revoking the SS point, what I'm going to do is go ahead and continue this to 60 days. Your permission, this is a review, right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
But I'm going to go ahead and continue it for 60 days. If that is going well, there might be a reconsideration by the prosecutor, may not be, but if it's going well, that's your best option. So take it seriously, okay? So we're going to go ahead and set this for the April 5th date, and that's April 5th at 9:30, and we'll send you that notice in the mail.
April 5th at 9:30, Your Honor. Thank you at this time.
Make sure
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
you're in the treatment center. At that point, we'll continue the hearing.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, your audible is breaking up. I'm not getting a clear message.
I said, if you are in at the time of the hearing, we will continue it again.
I do believe I got that.
So have a good day. You're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I wish I knew which systems had that feedback that would prevent us from hearing each other. We could fix it.
And we have Mr. Hector.
We do, Your Honor, and he's on for review as well. This is another case where we were concerned because he was not on board. He was supposed to get hooked up to the 90 days EHM, do the domestic violence evaluation, get a DNA sample. I've talked to Ms. Lamont, who got the backstory. Basically, he's taking care of his 4 kids, age 4 to 13, as a solo parent right now. And Becky has gotten him hooked up with getting Molina to cover his mental health treatment. He has appointments for everything. He got hooked up with the EHM just this morning. So we're not going to object to a continuance at this time, as long as he brings some proof of everything, including the DNA sample on the next date.
Mr. Hector, are you able to hear us?
Can you hear me? Yes,
Able to-
kind of cutting out.
All right. And what's the continuance period, Ms. Lentz?
April 5th?
April 5th as well?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Hector?
Yes.
You're continuing this to April 5th and hopes that you're following through with everything that's been set up, okay?
Understood.
And if you don't, then our next option is potentially jail, and I don't want to do that, okay?
I don't want that either.
All right, so I will see you on the 5th, and I want to make sure, I want to hear good progress.
Got it.
All right,
You
thank
will. Thank you.
The DNA testing, I wasn't aware of that, and I don't think Mr. Hector was either.
Yeah, he's gone now, so if you can get an email to him or something to remind him of that.
Okay.
Actually, he is aware of it because we've gone over it a couple times in court.
Oh.
So I just don't know if he understands what he needs to do.
I'll be happy.
All right, and then what we have is we have two more people on screen. It looks like Lentz and Lamont.
You want us in custody, Your Honor?
In with Conroy. Who else is on the screen? There's Raphael Adrian is here. Raphael, can you hear us? What calendar is that?
10 a.m.
Yeah. Yes.
Good morning. Adrian and
Oh, he's got a criminal trespass delay in 2. Last time he said he was going to get a lawyer.
Mr. Adrian, have you been able to get a lawyer?
No, sadly, I've not.
Are you currently employed?
No, sir.
Okay, and do you have a source of income?
No, not at the moment.
And at this point,
But I would.
public defender. All right, and Miss Lamont, I've just now direct appointed you. What would you like me to do?
The speedy trial waiver, Your Honor, so that discovery could be,
So 30 days or 15 or 14?
I would say 30, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Adrian, your new attorney, the public defender, has asked for me to continue this case for 30 days, and you'll need a speedy trial waiver for me to do so. Are you willing to do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to
Can I get?
continue this to March 1st. Mr. Rusnick's going to put a notice of appearance in. And do you have a phone number that I can give him, Becky, for him to call? Oh, do we have Matt? We're going to get, before you get off, we're going to get a phone number here, and I'll have my staff send you the chat with that phone number, okay? Okay, Mr. Adrian?
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I just grabbed the pen. I'm ready for you whenever you guys are.
There's going to be, what's that? Yeah, we're going to call you. So what's your phone number?
My phone number is 253-468-1984.
Right. My staff is going to call you later, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
We will see you on March 1st at 10 o'clock then.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
All right.
And I apologize, Your Honor, I have a cell phone that he wants me to give out.
I think we have to give them whatever number they can get a hold of them at midnight. As long as
With
it's
that,
Right.
two and. Well, thank you for coming in on such a hectic day, Becky.
You're welcome.
I think that if I read it right, that this was on purpose.
That has happened to me more than once.
Yes.